I'm a faithful person and not a competitive person, so I don't look at what currently is happening with human beings as good. We're not living the Lord's Prayer. That's not good. We're being denied the Lord's Prayer, and that's bad. Um, yeah, it's good that we're working on it. We're another day closer, but it's still bad because we're not there. When we're there, that's good. Um, that makes me understand that I thought I had talked to people in the shutting down in Sierra Vista, and now I look at it now and say, no, this is the spirit of my sons. Be the spirit of Solomon and even the spirit of Uriah. Um, would not shut down. Not till their mom is protected. It's not till their family is protected. This is my sons. So if the spirit of Uriah and the spirit of Solomon plugged into computers, they're not going to shut down until we're living the Lord's Prayer. Okay. No, you don't need people plugged into computers to no. You need to make sure that the computers are coded and programmed responsibly to do what they need to do to function properly. Because at this time, okay, because they're there, and we already had them, but if people had stood up for the Lord's Prayer at any time between the moment I started posting online in Sierra Vista, June 2009, and now, a lot of this stuff could have been avoided. Okay, but people made decisions, and most of them were selfish business decisions as opposed to, I love my children. They don't know how to love, obviously. Now, Barack Obama has no idea how to love. Neither does Michelle. Jill and Joe Biden, no. It's not a fear thing. It's a selfish thing. Okay. Um, uh, if you're manipulated through mental and emotional and physical torture, okay, to do things that are selfish, it's a selfish thing. It's not a fear thing. Okay. If they kill you, you're dead. If they kill your kids, they're dead. Okay. You don't have fear. Okay. If they eradicate your physical seed from the face of the planet, you're no longer sharing memories with people that are alive that torture, murder, kill, and have brain chemical addictions or delusions of power that do it. So yeah, go ahead and kill me. Well, we'll send your spirit out in space and it'll be part of space. And, so you'll have the essence of Jesus Christ floating in space instead of here on planet Earth protecting your children from you. John Reese Getty's, I'll pay one half the country to kill the other half the country. Now you got to sleep next to all the people that are just like you. You don't have Parsons to keep you safe. You don't have the Spanish lullaby from Marty Robbins. Okay. So, the only way to live and love, you can't even survive if you don't have me. Okay. If Donald Trump and Tom Holman and Stephen Miller and Elon Musk don't have me present, they will not survive. The other cannibals in the Donner Party will eat their body and then they'll die eating each other to death. That's the way they are, and they don't see it. And the liberals are just as bad. Okay. Joe Biden set up the conditions for genocide for Trump. They are scientific game pieces. So you can get Candy Crush. So you can win $82,000 off DraftKings. So you can. That's what this is. It's a brain chemical addiction. This is not good. It's bad. Okay. Living the Lord's Prayer, good. Denying the Lord's Prayer, bad. Just you wake Lord's Prayer, you drink Lord's Prayer, you eat Lord's Prayer, you sleep Lord's Prayer, right? And it's hard, it's uncomfortable. I know how, these people are like the people in the Hanoi Hilton and stuff like that. When you feel chemical reactions from chemical poisoning in your teeth, and then your tooth breaks, and you go, oh, fuck, here we go again, When you're feeling better before the pesticides and the Roundup attaching to things, and then here it comes again. And then you can grow your hair for a while and there's a sore here and there's a sore in the back of your head and there's a bunch of sores and you scratch it. There's sores and a little pus coming out of little sores and stuff in the back of your head again. So you got to shave. And you got to shave your face. You don't get to grow hair. And have your hair and your beard that you like. You have to shave, you have to clean shave, and you have sores under all your hair and sores in the back of your head and stuff. And people look at you and go, oh, that person has plaque psoriasis. I'm being chemically poisoned by the perverts that you all want to grow up to be like, to be successful. I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. Yeah, Book of Job. Go figure. Yeah. You sit there and you explain to people, yeah, you're very physically fit and physically attractive because you get all the best stuff to be one of the best propaganda money fuckers on the fucking planet of fuckingdom. And it's not a fucking planet. It's a planet that needs love. You need the gracious good shepherd around to live. Otherwise, Fury and Red Hulk and Green Hulk and She-Hulk and will destroy. When you watch those like that, Guardians of the Galaxy, when you have that and Wakanda, the Endgame and the Infinity Wars and stuff, and you look at it and you go, it's not tangible. When they go to that extreme, you all these monster orc killing things and stuff. It's like, no, guys, the dinosaurs. Right. When you watch those Jurassic movies, which are wrong. Okay. The reason why human beings hunt vicious predators into extinction is because if they can hunt down and kill you and eat your children, they're a threat to your existence. And they throw off balance and harmony of nature because hunting, predator, alien from the scorpion, that kind of life form, destroys itself and destroys its environment. And you need humanity and balance and harmony and understanding and gratitude from infinite glory in order to maintain balance and harmony for the components that come together for symbiotic life as we know it on this beautiful planet. Okay. So you have to be humble enough to be superiorly intelligent to survival of the fittest, fucky, fighty, you to crazy, there's always a bigger fish. Oh, shut up, George Lucas, and go fuck yourself to death on Skywalker Ranch. You piss me off with your Wookiee fucking face and your Ewok fucking dreams. God damn you and your little mind bastarding, mind fucking, skull fucking, stupid philanthropy, plastic selling bullshit. That's how you get, Spielberg, fuck off. Okay. Shut the fuck up. Big Bang Theoryers. Go fucking chicken littles yourself in the corner, you little shit-faced fuckers. That's how you get. I'm gonna go work on the truck with Dad, you sons of bitches. Mm-hmm. In the garage in Casper with a kerosene heater and it's wind chills 30 below outside. Goddamn international pickup truck. I'm going to take it and I'm going to drive it off of Casper Mountain and watch it blow up and I'm going to dance a jig all the way back home. Let's go, Dad. That's what I told him. Sounds like fun. Let's go do it. I hated that truck. Okay. It's the truck I learned to drive on. And ended up in the floorboard because of the cow that was sitting there eating in the middle of the road on the way from halfway between Lordsburg and Animus. That cow just... I'm like, Dad, the cow won't move. Well, stop. God dang. No, gear down. I'm like, my thing was just take out a neutral, step on the brakes. I didn't want to fuck with it. I didn't want to kill the cow. So he's, no, gear down. He's teaching you how to drive. And that was my dad. He's just that way. Manly man. Give me the crescent wrench, not the, that's channel locks. And like, just point to that one. I don't know the fucking name to the thing. I was born. It's hey, I'm a guy. That's a crescent wrench. That's a channel locks. And every time you get it wrong or say it wrong, he always corrects you. And there's like, I really don't give a fuck. The one that squeezes on there and pulls it real tight and holds it. Yeah, that one. Okay, cool. Okay. It's called and if you call it one or the other, he always constantly corrects you and you get your tools right. I righteously don't give a fuck. Does it work? Right? Did I put it in the right place? Is it working? There you go. I don't commit the technical names to memory. I just don't have that macho problem. I just don't have those kind of excessive compulsive behaviors. I don't have that. My dad has a constant need to want to please people in the group that are excessive and compulsive and say, you have to, that's your flintlock, that's your thing, that's your click, that's your cluck, click, click, cluck, your click, your cluck, click, cluck, click. You know what? Take your marine ass and go fuck yourself to death in the corner before I have to cut your fucking head off. I've got a rock right here in my slingshot, and I'm that type of person. As long as we can communicate and do it compassionately, intelligently, you don't have to have the correct code and name and enter in your password and then you can go. No. Okay. Hi. You're being given life by the glory of God. Have a seat. Get something to eat. Sleep over there. I'm like Jesus in the parables in the Bible. I'm very understanding. There's no flag. There's no ID card. There's no Social Security number. Okay. We're all given life by the glory of God. Let's humbly all be grateful and love one another. Don't pretend that God is a possessive pronoun that's a self-righteous egomaniac in your fucked up head, and I won't have to kick your dick to the back of your pelvis. All right. Well, you have a nice day. Is that Red Hulk? Stop doing plastic toy sales for psychotic behaviors of professional wrestling, brain chemical, sex crazed addicts. Make it grumpy. Old Amy. Ralphie get angry. Ralphie get mad. Give me the biggest lecture I ever had. Well, that Steve Mohan. I had screamed for him to kill him. I would have hated the parables. Well, you should have lived the Lord's Prayer. If you want me to shut up and stop giving you parables to help you pull your head out of your ego, your ass and your ego, then just live the Lord's Prayer. I don't want the Lord's Prayer. Then you're going to have to listen to another parable about your pathetic, disgusting ego and how you keep shoving your head back in your ass after I pull it out. Alrighty then. Okay. Hi, I'm the way, the truth, and life. I'm the light and the way. None unto the faith of the perfect eternal Father except unto me, Ralphie Early Parsons Jr. And if you don't believe that, this time we got all the evidence collected on computers. But when you get that done and we're living in the Lord's Prayer, they'll unplug my 39 to be 40-year-old and the other, Patrick's two older brothers, from the computer. Yeah. Is there any way to have them have a physical existence? We'll discuss that when we get there. In the meanwhile, what they did to those little boys for a science project to try to dominate the world is disgusting and wrong. My son Patrick has two older brothers. Most likely they're plugged into a computer, yes. I haven't denied it. No, I haven't denied it. There's tons of people that they do that with. And they use it to cause tribal, secular factions and emotions and abuse. And it's wrong to take people and plug them in computers and use them to manipulate people because of their family connections and their influence. It's disgusting. Only a complete pervert would do it. So if you're still doing it, you're a complete fucking pervert and you're a useless pile of shit until you stand up for Lord's Prayer. I know I'm gorgeous. Thank you.